All right. All right, here we go. Back on with Game Games Gaming. We're going to play some more Warhammer Age of Sigmar. All right, I'm still on a mission of using my destruction deck. Or using destruction cards. So we're going to finish that one out here. And we're going to do it by playing, as you probably noted in the title, Gifts of the Plague God. Here we go. Zintek and Nurgle are arch rivals. Oh, I didn't know that. So you must have put up a great challenge to find their followers working together against you. Ooh. Okay, what do they have? A level 8 Zintek Demon Lord of Change. Increase the value of the last corner of his own spell. Okay. Next, we have Champion Warriors and Nurgle, level 8. Harbinger of Decay. Jeepers, Heroic Act. Remove highlighted units. Deal 1 damage to yourself for each unit removed this way. This Heroic Act can only be used once per game. Whoa. Okay. So he can take out up to 3 units. Harbinger of Decay. Jeepers. Here's their big wizard, level 7, the Rotbringer Sorcerer. Basically, whenever one of his spells exhausts, he gains a health. And then you've got a good old warrior, a Blood Reaver Chieftain of the Khorne race or type, level 3. And he has a Heroic Act. He can do 1 damage to the opponent. All right, let's take them on. Let's destroy them. I adjusted my destruction deck for my last video a little bit. Different, couple different things here. So let's hop into destruction 2. Okay, let's see what happens. Awesome, if I can beat him. Cool. Versus the Force Committee. Alright, you want to think they're down? Oh, wow. Cool. So he already has a spell out, Plague Wind, damage to your opponent. On the 3rd corner is 8 damage. After the highlighted champion has deployed a unit, remove it and remove this. Oh, wow. So if I put a unit out in front of this thing, that unit will be removed. And oh, so I can put a unit out to sacrifice a unit to get rid of this spell. I think for 8 damage, I don't know. So I want to put something there that can put a unit out to get rid of that. 8 damage, I did not want to take that. He's a basic warrior. Here's their, oh, this is the weird knob shaman I put in the deck. It's a different wizard than I had last time. He's level 5. He's got a -1 on the red circle there. I believe it means he would lose a health start from him. His Heroic Act. This can only be used if the highlighted champion is disengaged. Oh, that's right. So if the champion across from him is disengaged, I can use 2 damage to that with a Heroic Act. He's an Auric. Okay, and then this one, level 5. Riptooth Megaboss Warrior. Progress this champion's quest 1 step forward whenever it removes 1 or more highlighted units. Even if the card that applied the remove also progresses the quest. Wow. Okay, so he goes through his quests whenever we remove a unit. So I would not want to put him across from a wizard. See, stuff like that. You got to be watching that stuff. He's level 5. Usually I want my higher levels in the middle. So let's put it here. Riptooth Megaboss. Okay. I already know I can get rid of this spell if I put a unit in front of it, because it said if they put a unit out, the unit goes away, but so does the spell. I want to do that because I'll sacrifice a unit to avoid 8 damage from that. See, he's got this Plague Wind spell. On the 3rd turn, takes 3 turns to charge up, but it's got some cool artwork there. Let's see here. What else? So I want to be able to, basically, I need to be able to put a unit in front of that thing. And units usually can't go in front of wizards. So that already tells me right there. We're going to do the Orc boss. He's a peon pretty much, but he's going to have to go here. My wizards are going to have to go on the outside. Okay, now between the wizards, level 4, Grot Shaman Spider Rider. A Grot Shaman is sneaky, evil, and insane. A Grot Shaman on a spider is exactly the same, but with more limbs. Okay, so he just wants me to what? Cast spells, use an ability, and remove a card. And this thing, Weird Knob Shaman. Yep, we read about him. Okay, as long as the opponent across is disengaged, I can do 2 damage with Heroic Act. Okay, so what's more likely to be disengaged? This guy's going to have units out in front of him. We know that. Okay, his quest objective is put out a corn unit, net damage, then put a corn unit. He's going to have units for sure. He's going to be engaged. This one, not necessarily. You'd have to have a spell. I think it's more... Well, and then he wants to use an ability, which would mean those you use them and they go away. So I think there's a higher chance, I could be wrong, I think there's a higher chance of him being disengaged, which means I want to use I think it was this guy, right? Yep. Heroic Act can only be used if the highlight champion is disengaged. Yeah. He's a disengaged warrior. Whoa. That's a huge catch. Weird Knob Shaman. Across from a warrior. Woofda. Thank goodness I read that closer. Weird Knob Shaman. Yep. And then our Grot Shaman Spider Rider is going over there. The field is set. Shuffle. Let's deal. Power. Grot. Okay. Opportunity Strike. Oh, Opportunity Strike. Oh, that's great. It's always a great bonus when it works. Right off the bat, ability for a warrior. Opportunity Strike, 2 damage, but we get a bonus of 3 if they don't have any units out. I would have loved to put it over here because he wants to do damage, but that's a wizard. Let's go. Let's just make sure there's nothing that's going to reduce damage here. What's this thing? Dark Forest Maze. At the start of your turn, swap the positions of 2 highlighted champions. At the end of your turn, swap the positions of 2 highlighted champions. Whoa, you can just start swapping things around. Oh man, that's gonna, if he's smart, he will move this wizard across from a wizard because his ability depends on him being across from a warrior. So if he's smart, he'll do that. I don't know. Dark Forest Maze, I don't love that blessing, but I know it can be powerful if it's used right. Remove highlighted units. Deal 1 damage to yourself for each unit. Okay. Let's basically let's just get I know I have to put a unit here before that spell clicks. Okay, jeepers. Oh, he's probably gonna put a wizard there, then I can't put a unit. Because he's gonna, yeah. Maybe I just want to do it now. Damage to your opponent, yeah. After the highlighted champion has deployed a unit, remove this. Okay. Yeah, let's do that now. Just get rid of that before he starts shuffling my stuff around. This is pretty much a peon. Damage, yeah. He's a peon. And, let's just see here. Corners 1, 2. Just go to the top card from your opponent's deck. Oh, I can't use cower there. No, let's just use this peon. We should do 1 damage if he goes down, and it should get removed thereafter. And it should get that spell out of there. Let's try it. Grot slash us. There we go. Spell. Yes. That is a fair trade. I got a quest objective. I did 1 damage. And I got rid of that spell. You can't be happy with that. Gain a health. And it didn't exhaust. It just got removed, so he didn't get his health from that. Bummer. That guy lost his pretty good spell. Okay, and then let's use this opportunity strike for sure. To do 2, we'll do 5 damage. Who's doing it? Either way, it doesn't really matter. Let's go here. 5 damage, baby. Wow, you have to use those. If you can't, just shuffle those wizards. Oh, he didn't. Is he gonna do it again? He moved my 1 wizard that I did not want. Hopefully I know there's an ability I can use. Battle Tactics, I believe. I don't know if I have it in this deck, but I can just move my champions around too with it. Alright, let me remind me here. What is this? Gain a health. Move highlighted units to their owner's hand. Okay, so well, I'd have to have a unit across from the wizard, which I don't. What is this again? Mage Bane Hex. It's a spell. Remove a highlighted spell. Damage to your opponent. Okay, so I don't want to put a spell across from that. What the heck is this thing? Discharging Blight King. Nurgle. 4 corners. Corner 3, draw cards. Corner 4, damage. Okay. Well, then I think that's a Grot. Loon Smash Up Fanatics. Them to discard cards. And what does he want me to do again? He wants me to deploy Auric. Is he Auric? No, he's not. Alright. Jeepers. Well then in that case, I'm just gonna look here. He's probably gonna, maybe he will. Might remove the unit and use his heroic act. If he wants to, go ahead. But I get a quest objective regardless. Let's put him out. Loon Smash of Fanatics, it's a Grot. There's his discarded card. Yeah, charging Blood Crusher. 3 damage. What the hell? How did that thing just cycle through? How did that happen? What? Why did it cycle through? Corners 1 to discard a card from the top of your opponent's deck. Discard card was a unit. Rotated 1 step forward. Oh yes, that is awesome. So I discarded a card. It was a unit. So then he went forward, discarded another card. That was a unit. So he discarded 2 units. And then he did 3 damage. That was great. Really good. Gain a health, move a highlight unit to the owner's hand. I could say moves on his hand. Ooh, I wonder if that would count as him. Because he basically progresses. Yes, progresses champions quest 1 quest step forward whenever it removes 1 or more highlighted units. That would do it. I think this will work. Cower, gain a health, move up. I'm pretty sure it's a spell. It's a quest objective. Cower of the Gird. Healing, and I removed it, which. Just keep shuffling things. Does it ever expire? Discharging Blight King. Oh, I just moved it out. Now it's back. Ooh, thank you. What kind of logic he's using? Because that just helped me right there. like this. Remember? This weird knob shaman, his heroic act can only be used if the highlighted champion is disengaged warrior, which he is. I gotta do it. Oh, and he'll do damage, which is his quest objective. We're doing it. Yep. The highlighted champion is disengaged, which he is. Okay, damage. For the quest objective. Oh, so awesome. Okay, I have no choice. Let's draw cards. Tactical formation. That's what I was talking. You can shift stuff around. I don't know. Fury Strike. Yeah. That had a sting to it. Capricus Flamer. Zentech Ding. Oh, now he moved that back. So, okay, it's a good thing I used that heroic ability. That heroic act. I used it because now I can. Because there's not a warrior across from him. Draw a card. Change position with a disengaged champion. Oh. Yep, that would work. But it's an ability that anyone can use. I want him to use it to put him back in front of a warrior. I want to wait till I have a quest objective to get it. So what if somebody needs an ability? So I'm not going to do it now. I can get more benefit out of it. But notice his quest objective is grayed out right below his portrait. That's because, as I talked about, there's not a disengaged warrior over here. It's a wizard, so that's what I'm talking about. We're going to get him back in front of a warrior. Let's check. Is this blessing? It's a passive. Oh, wow. He can just all game long. He's going to just keep moving my stuff around. Dark Forest Maze. Neighbors. All right, let's get some opponent's turn. 3 damage. He's got, okay, discharging Blight King. Blood Reaver Chieftain. Woofda. Alright, let's do this. Let's cast some spells. Corners 1 and 3, highlighted units are dormant. 2 and 4, damage to your opponent. Deadly Webbing. That would make this thing dormant. Which just means it's just going to sit there for that much longer. Damage to your opponent's damages cannot exceed the highlighted unit's current corner value. Ooh. If I had a unit across from him right here, that could limit the damage that thing can do. Capricious Flamer. Zentech Demon. Jeez, look at that thing. Wicked looking. What is this guy again? Impenetrable High. Damage to your opponent on the second corner. Your opponent cannot gain health from the highlighted enemy. Oh, that could backfire on. There's some of them where you probably saw in the last video where they take some damage, but then they get healed by that one unit. Well, they take the damage, but they wouldn't get healed. Draw cards. Damage to your opponent. Oh, he's got some time yet. Highlighted units are dormant. Damage to your opponent. There's not a unit across from them. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. I'm on the left. I could swap corners with this guy or his positions. But I want to save that ability until I need it, until I can do a quest objective. I want to do spells. See, they both need spells to be cast, so that's why I want to do spells. This one, the highlighted unit is dormant. That'll be handy once I move him across from a warrior. But for now, I might think of this. Damage to your opponent on the third corner. Cannot gain health. Yeah. Let me just look quick. What's his heroic act? 1 damage to your opponent. Okay. Yeah. I've got a Mordant. It's just like that. You can get a heroic act for a damage. Let's just get the quest objective moving. Cannot gain health from your... I kind of want to wait until they have something that can heal himself. That way that interferes with it. Let's just drop 2 cards. Big Stabba, Auric Shield. 4 damage. Blood Reaver Chieftain. Yeah. Okay, we're down by 7. You have to draw a card. Alright. Can I get a... I'm going to cast a spell. Let's just look at those first. Dormant, damage to your opponent. He'd have to be disengaged, which he's not. This is the one that stops healing by them. No. Okay, check this out. This one over here, he wants me to do damage. Well, you know what? This one does damage. Whoa, Auric Shield Basher. Damage to your opponent. Reduce damage received from highlighted enemies. Increase this in its damage reduction by 1 for support. Well, he can, you know what though? He can do damage right away, which is what this guy wants. Corner 3, draw cards, corner 4 damage. Okay. Draw cards on this next one. Let's just do some damage to advance that quest objective. Auric Shield Basher. Wait a minute here. What does he want me to do? An Auric. Is that an Auric? It is. This. That's an Auric. Second, third corner. There, Sawyer. Damage to your opponent increases by 2 if the highlight channel does not control a unit. Okay. Which that very possibly will be true. Here. Next turn. Unless he puts another one out, set 3 cards. Oh, that thing's not on, Sawyer. You can turn on the middle one, though. Just move his mouse and everything should turn on. Man, I've got a bunch of options here. Somebody dormant. Prevent healing. Gabba Auric. This one is do damage. Okay. Let's he does shielding. And he wants support, so let's put him out. He shields. Let's put him here. Okay. All my tactics on just going to shuffle things around anyway. But either way. Damage to your opponent on the second, third corners. I just want to put a spell out. Let's do it. Impenetrable hide. Let's put it right here. There. Quest objective. Here we go. The damage. He drew cards. Wow, he's got 5. Oh, Blood Hunt. Gaze of Nurgle. Oh. Oh my goodness, Deluge of Nurgle. I just totally voided all of his blessings. Oh my goodness. I mean, we got pretty lucky there. This impenetrable hide. Damage to your opponent, which it did. Your opponent cannot gain health from highlighted enemies. Wow. That just canceled what he was going to do. Amazing. Voided it. Okay. Cool. Alright, I need to cast a spell, do damage, or do an ability. Here is a spell. I can cause them to be dormant. Yeah. Highlighted unit would be dormant, which is good. It'll be, this guy is just sleeping. So he can't do his damage on his next spin. Let's do it. Deadly webbing. Yep. Quest objective. Puts his enemy to sleep for a turn. Okay. Now I want to do damage or an ability. Damage or an ability. This. Draw a card, swap places. What's this do? Deluge of Nurgle. It's a spell. Well, damage to your opponent. 5. Discard up to 2 unit cards to increase this by 3 for each card. Whoa. Are you serious? Discard up to 2 unit cards to increase this. Oh, he's just jacking up. He's not even loading up on cards so he can do it. He could do 8 damage. Wait a minute. No. He could do 11 damage. Nurgle if he discards 2 units. That would be really bad. You gotta get rid of that spell somehow.
This guy, Mr. Beast, is
Okay. What's that?
Mr. Beast is selling cars.
Yep.
There's one lady. They give a car for no money, and they give Mr. Beast, a YouTuber. Mr. Beast gave one of the persons $500 if they take the car.
Oh boy! Wow, this guy he does a lot of cool stuff. I mean, let's get. Wait a minute. Reconnecting. What's going on here? Don't lose the round. It's rarely. It's happened one other time. And when it did happen, yep, it made me come out, reconnect, and then I had to I think I had to redo my last couple steps. That's a bummer. I don't know what causes it, but a little glitch, I guess, somewhere in the system. Oh yeah, we're restarting all right. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I still have a turn. I'm right back where we were. I kind of want to wait until I'm going to use an ability, or it's more to the point. When I use this, I want to use it to get this wizard across from a warrior again to kind of undo what he keeps messing with. So I'm not going to do it yet, which means Yeah, good. Right there. He's not going to control a unit. Oof, though, he can do a ton of damage. He's going to move things around. So, I don't know. That he's going to be able to do a ton of damage. Oh, he shifted him for me. Thank you. Oh. Damage for it. Bloated Blight King. That's a defender. Swap him around. Okay. Awesome. Oh boy. He's got 2 cards in his hand. If he discards both of them, he's going to do 5 plus 6 to 11. I would not be surprised if he does it. Darn. Nothing we can. Well, shouldn't say that. There's a card. I guess I could do something, but I don't really think I want to do that. Orders 1 through Highland units are dormant. Well, I could swap him out. Yeah. Next unit, next time around, I had to get a movie going. Which would work, yeah. Jeepers. Yeah, I get a quest objective and I get a card. No, but his ability, no, it's an ability. This would be the way. Yeah. Oops, he's jumping around on me. He wants me to use an ability. Yeah, it's an ability. I can swap with this guy. Right here. Let's do it. I get a quest objective. I can swap and get a card. Alright, let's do it. Yep, draw a card. Quest objective. Mob rule. And I will swap places with this one. Because that keeps this guy across from a warrior, which is what I want. It's like, pretty good use of that. Mob rule. 2 damage to your opponent. Increase the damage by 3 if the champion controls the unit with support 2. Those are a lot of conditions to get that bonus. But I can do damage, which is my right. He wants me to do damage. He wants me to do damage. It's his quest. This thing will do it. Mob rule. Let's do it. Mob rule. Do some damage. Damage right there. Damn. Hit. Oh, no. He knew what to do. That was painful. That was painful. Ouch. 2 health. Probably not going to survive this. I have no cards. No heroic acts. I'm down by 10 because of that spell. That's almost OP. Deluge of Miracle. I mean, wow. Oh, and when that exhausts, he's going to gain a health next turn. Okay, give me my card. Spell. Oh, what's he bringing out? Plague Wind. Oh, stop. 8 damage coming up. Loathsome Plague Bearer. Okay. Damage. Okay. What do I want to do? I need ability, ability, a unit, ability. Okay, well, I know one thing. I got to get a unit out. Damage to your opponent. If the unit has support 2, highlighted champions cannot play abilities. Or damage to your opponent increases by 1 per support. What was that again? Okay, damage on corners 2 and 4. I don't know if it'll be around that long. Damage to your opponent. Okay, yeah, 2 and 3. Moon Mad Stabbas. Oh, but I could actually, I have 2, I could do the stacking. 1 per support. Ooh, damage to your opponent. If this unit has support 2, the highly champion. Let's do that. Let's put him down first. And that should do the quest objective. Let's see if what that does for us. It's pretty big. Healing. Gain 4 health. Draw all thing. We needed that desperately. Now, what card do we put on top? This unit has 2 support. That would be perfect. The Moon Mad Stabbas. It's a grot. And it would have support too. So it would prevent them from doing abilities, which is probably going to help. Remove a highlighted spell. Damage to your opponent, remove a highlighted spell. Oh my goodness. I need to get a warrior across. When he keeps moving my things around, please put a warrior across from right here. Get rid of that spell. That would be huge. Damage your increase by 1 per support. Damage to your opponent. Yeah, continuing support 2. Yeah, this will stop them from playing abilities, which right now, that's good. And then let's just hope that he moves by, like I said, something in front of that wizard. We need a warrior in front of that wizard. Big time. Yep. Alright, Mad Moon Stabbas, they go on top. Okay, shuffle there. Come on. He draws a card. My champion on the left, I'll do it. So there's already a stack. This isn't stacking. That would work, but I want it right there. Now he's got me beat. Damage to the opponent. Move a highlighted spell. Jeez. Ruin Mob Error. Well, he's gonna beat me. Oh, darn it. Because of the next turn. Damage to your opponent. Wait a minute. After a champion deployed a unit, remove it and remove this. Oh my, are you kidding me? I think I just, yeah, but there's, if I put this down, that's a unit. It's stacking. Put it there, and it's gonna remove that spell. Please. Auric Scrappers. Slows the spell. I lose everybody, but so does he lose the spell. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we just lucked out. Huge. I lost 3 units, but I'm alive. That's going to come in handy when he puts another spell down. Now, if it's 4 to 10, wow, this is turning out to be a really good battle. There's nothing else. I mean, I can put a unit down, but I'm not. Rune Maw Bear, I'm saving that because look at that. It's an ogre. And on his second corner, he does damage and removes a spell. That most likely will be very valuable. What's the card? Gaze of Morg. He's got 1 card in his hand. So his blessing, charging Blood Crusher, Blood Reaver Chieftain. Yeah, I don't blame him. He's the heroic act. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, this is exciting. I have a spell. What is it again? Damage to your opponent. Remove a highlighted unit. That. What does he do again? Loathsome Plague Bear. Damage to your opponent. Gain health. Oh, so he's going to do damage and gain health with this Loathsome Plague Bear. I could use this. Damage to your opponent and remove a highlighted unit. Yeah. It's on the second corner. What's this guy do? Damage to your opponent, remove a highlighted spell. They don't have any spells, so let's just start with this. Gaze of Mork. Wish I could advance it, because damage to your opponent, gain health. He's gonna get healing, and he's gonna damage me. Oh, then he's gonna use his heroic act to finish me off. That's what's gonna happen. Jeez. Remove a highlighted unit, damage to your opponent. Highlighted unit cannot use abilities. Yeah, charging. Well, I think they've got me. I can't believe I survived that last round though. Damage to your opponent. Oh, alright, alright. They got me. And now he's gonna use a heroic act. Yeah. Well, that was a really good battle, though. That was fun. Man, I can't believe I survived that one, though. Second to the last turn. That was great. So, let's see what I did something here. Did it. Destruction gets successful. Mission complete. Okay. Well, that was pretty darn good. I liked that round, even though I lost. So, we'll come back and try these guys again here, maybe in a little bit. All I gotta say is, if you're watching this, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Smash the like button and subscribe, please, and tell your friends to subscribe too. All right, we'll see you later. Over and out from Game Games Gaming.